Good morning, Yoga Mama Jess here. Let's get moving. Bring your feet about hips width apart with your toes pointed straight forward. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Maybe gaze up to your palms. Exhale, fold forward. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Keep moving with your breath. We just want to start working on that breath. Think about linking your movements with your breath and also start to get that blood flowing. Good, couple more. Inhale, reach out, maybe a little back bend at the top. Exhale, fold forward. One more, inhale, reach up. This time on your exhale, fold all the way forward, hinging at your hips. And just take a few breaths here in this nice forward fold. Now, if you have some tightness in your hamstrings, go ahead, bring your feet a little wider apart. You can let your arms hang or maybe clasp opposite elbows. Now let that head hang. Go ahead, shake your head no, and nod your head yes. Let the arms hang as you inhale, slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Exhale, nice big shoulder roll. Inhale, arms up. Right hand grabs your left wrist, tip over to the right. Now really press down through your left foot. If you want a little bit more here, bring those feet close together, or even step your left foot behind your right foot. Roll that left shoulder open. Breathe into that nice long stretch down the left side of the body. Inhale, come back to center. Step the left foot out. Exhale, left hand to the right wrist. Tip over to the left. And then again, if you'd like a little more, just step that right foot behind the left. Roll the right shoulder open. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your feet about hips width apart or even a little bit wider. Exhale, fold forward. Now bring your right hand all the way down to the ground. You might have to bend your right knee to do that. Press down through your right hand and reach your left arm up to the sky. Think about sending that breath into your spine, breathing into this nice twist. Also sending your breath into the hamstrings. We're just starting to wake those guys up. Inhale, twist open a little bit more. Exhale, release. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee. Plant your left hand. And then reach the right arm up to the sky. Now you might notice one side feels quite different than the other. That's normal. That's why we do both sides. Inhale, open up. Exhale, release. Again, let the arms hang as you inhale. Slowly round up. I always think this feels so good. Exhale, roll your shoulders down and back. Let's move into some sun salutations. Bring your hands to your heart, feet together at the top of your mat. I'm just turning to the side so you can see me a little bit easier. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Come up to a flat back. Maybe your hands press against your shins. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back to a plank and hold it here for a few breaths in this plank pose. Keep your gaze looking down to your mat. Shift forward slightly so your shoulders are over your wrists. If you need to, you can come down to one knee or both knees, but please keep those hips in line. Inhale, reach forward through the crown of your head. On your exhale, lower down. Knees, chest, chin, elbows hug the ribs. Now lower your hips. Inhale, press up cobra, shoulders back and relaxed. Exhale, release. Press up, tuck your toes, finding our very first downward facing dog. Extend your arms out from your shoulders. Extend your legs out from your hips. Now let your head hang in between your arms. Again, maybe shake your head no and nod your head yes. We sometimes forget just how hard that neck works to hold up that heavy head all day long. Or I like to say, that heavy brain. Now really press your hands forward, shift your hips back over your legs. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. On your exhale, walk your feet up to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, back to that flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, gazing up to the palms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to plank, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or if you're familiar, chaturanga, yoga push-up. Inhale, press up to cobra or maybe upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Again, press your hands forward, shift those hips back over your legs. This time let's walk our dog. Bend your right knee, press your left heel down to the ground. And then bend your left knee, press your right heel down. Just walk out this dog, alternating the bend in the knee, pressing the hips from side to side. This should feel so good on the back sides of the legs. Bring your heels back towards your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, feet up to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward. One more sun salutation, just like that. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, press up strong, but keep those shoulders relaxed. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. This time in your downward dog, come way up on those tippy toes. Now bend your knees and glue your belly right on top of your thighs. Really feel that nice long stretch through your spine. Keeping this stretch in your spine, start to straighten the legs and lower the heels. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, feet up to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step your right leg back, finding a lunge. Now here in this lunge, we want that left knee to be right over your heel. Walk those right toes back, walk the left toes forward. Then gently lower the right knee down, untuck your toes. Bring your right hand down to the ground. Inhale your left arm up, roll that left shoulder open, and then go ahead, circle out the wrist. And reverse the circle. If you hear any crackling, that's my wrist. Relax the hand. Inhale, twist a little bit deeper. Exhale, release. Now straighten your left leg. Pull your hips back, pull your toes in towards you, and just fold over that straight left leg. Relax those shoulders. If you'd like a little more, reach the right hand over and grab those toes. Now point your toes, shift forward, come back into your lunge. can walk your hands up above your knee, or maybe sweep the arms overhead, slide the shoulders down and back. If you're not ready to drop that right hip down, that's okay, back it off a little bit. As we stay here for a couple of breaths, you might notice that hip flexor starting to open up. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, release. Plant your hands. Tuck your right toes. Lift your knee and step your left leg back right into downward facing dog. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. On your exhale, step your right foot forward. Just taking our lunge to the other side. Now if you need to, go ahead and help that foot along. Walk the right foot forward, walk the left toes back. Remember, we want that front knee to be over your heel, and then gently lower your left knee, untuck your toes. Bring your left hand down to the ground. Inhale, right arm up for a lunge twist. Roll that shoulder open, and then if you'd like, circle out the wrist, and reverse the circle. Relax your hand, twist open a little bit more. Release right hand down, straighten the right leg, pull the hips back. If you need a little bit more, reach the left hand over to grab those toes. Now really think about those hips. Pull your right hip back, press your left hip forward. You're going to feel that a little bit more in the right hamstring. Now point your toes, shift forward, come back into your lunge. Maybe you walk your hands up above the right knee. If you'd like, sweep the arms overhead, slide the shoulders down and back. So again, wanting to let that left hip sink down. If it's not ready, just back it off. That's okay. Excuse me. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, release, hands down. Tuck your left toes, lift your knee, step that right foot back to downward facing dog. Maybe walk out this dog, bending one knee and then the other. Bring your heels back towards your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, downward facing dog. Now on your exhale, just shift forward, find your plank pose. Ooh, let's do that again. Inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, shift forward, plank pose. Keep moving. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward. Now we really do have the whole entire body working here, which is so awesome. This is especially a great core workout, but you might also feel it in those shoulders. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Good. One more. Inhale, lift. Really pull that belly button up to the sky. Exhale, release down. From this plank, lower your right knee down. Pivot that right foot back. Left arm up to the sky. Now you stay here, or if you'd like a little balance, lift that left foot off the ground. If you'd like a little bit more, opening up the front side of the body, bend your left knee, reach back, find your foot, press that foot into the palm of your hand. Really open up the front side of the shoulder, open up the front side of the hip and thigh. As always, hold this pose, don't hold your breath. Now if you've got that foot, gently release. No slingshot, please. Inhale, extend the arm, extend the leg. Exhale, come back to your plank. Just one, I promise. One push up. And then lower the left knee down. Pivot the left foot back. And I apologize for having my back to the camera, but reach your right arm up to the sky. Stay here. Maybe lift the right foot off the ground. Maybe bend your knee, reach back, find the foot, and then press your foot into the palm of your hand, really opening up the front side of the body. Now again, if you've got your foot, gently release. Inhale, extend your arm, extend your leg. Exhale, come back to that plank. That push-up was such a crowd pleaser. We've got one more. Ugh. And press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, step your feet up to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms up, gazing up. Exhale, fold forward. Let's do one vinyasa just to shake it all out. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, feet to plank, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, press up strong, but keep those shoulders relaxed. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale, really lengthen through your spine. On your exhale, gently lower down to your knees. Sink your hips back, child's pose. Now remember, anytime we practice yoga together, you can come down into your child's pose. Whenever you need a little break or a little breather, or maybe you're not feeling that downward facing dog, reach your arms out in front of you, or if it feels better on the shoulders, just bring your arms down next to your legs. Now reach your arms out in front of you. Walk both hands over to the right side of your mat. Maybe you even walk your hands off of your mat and then press your hips to the left. For a little more, bring your left hand on top of your right hand. Just breathe into that little stretch down the left side of the body. Keep those shoulders down and relaxed. Now walk your hands over to the left. Again, maybe you even walk your hands off of your mat. Press your hips to the right. For a little more, right hand on top of the left. Walk your hands back to center. Come up to seated. You can stay seated on your knees or find a nice comfortable pose. Thank you all so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, namaste.